Resident Evil Apocalypse 2004 is the second film in the Resident Evil movie series, continuing the story of Alice as she fights for survival in the zombie-infested world. Here's a retelling of the movie's plot. The story begins immediately after the events of the first movie, where the underground Umbrella Corporation facility, the Hive, has been sealed, trapping the deadly T-virus inside. However, unknown to the public, the virus has already spread above ground, infecting the citizens of Raccoon City. The Umbrella Corporation, desperate to contain the outbreak, seals off the city, trapping both the infected and uninfected inside. As the chaos spreads, the Umbrella Corporation sends in an elite strike team to evacuate its top scientists, including Dr. Ashford, the lead researcher behind the T-virus. Dr. Ashford's daughter, Angela Ashford, is trapped in the city. Determined to rescue her, Dr. Ashford hacks into the city's surveillance system and seeks help from survivors. Alice, played by Milla Jovovich, the protagonist of the first movie, awakens in a deserted hospital and quickly realizes that the city has fallen into chaos. The T-virus has turned the population into flesh-eating zombies. Alice, who has been experimented on by the Umbrella Corporation, now possesses enhanced strength, agility, and reflexes, making her a formidable survivor. Meanwhile, a group of uninfected survivors struggles to escape the city. This group includes Jill Valentine, played by Sienna Guillory, a tough former police officer with a history of dealing with the undead; Carlos Oliveira, played by Oded Fehr, a member of the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Team, LJ; played by Mike Epps, a civilian caught in the outbreak; Terry Morales, played by Sandrine Holt, a news reporter documenting the catastrophe. As the survivors fight to stay alive, they encounter Alice, who agrees to help them escape the city. They soon learn that Dr. Ashford is willing to provide them with a way out if they rescue his daughter, Angela. However, their mission becomes even more dangerous when the Umbrella Corporation deploys its most terrifying weapon yet, Nemesis. Nemesis is a monstrous mutated humanoid created by the Umbrella Corporation using the T-virus. Once a man named Matt Addison, who fought alongside Alice in the first film, he has been turned into a bioweapon. Equipped with heavy artillery and virtually unstoppable, Nemesis is ordered to eliminate all remaining survivors in Raccoon City, particularly those with combat experience like Jill and Carlos. As Alice and the group search for Angela, they are relentlessly hunted by Nemesis. They also battle hordes of zombies, mutant dogs, and other bioengineered creatures that have overrun the city. Despite the overwhelming odds, Alice uses her newfound abilities to protect her companions, showing incredible skill in combat and survival. The group eventually locates Angela at her school where she has been hiding. Angela reveals that she has been infected with the T-virus but is kept stable through regular doses of the antivirus. Dr. Ashford had developed both the T-virus and its antidote to cure his daughter's degenerative disease, but the virus had been misused by the Umbrella Corporation for nefarious purposes. As the survivors make their way to the extraction point, they confront Major Cain, the ruthless Umbrella officer in charge of the Raccoon City quarantine. Cain orders Nemesis to eliminate the group, but in a surprising twist, Nemesis recognizes Alice and remembers fragments of his past life as Matt. Nemesis turns against Cain, helping Alice and the others fight back. In the final battle, Alice defeats Nemesis but shows him mercy, understanding that he was once her ally. Nemesis sacrifices himself to protect the survivors, and they finally confront Major Cain. Just as they gain the upper hand, a nuclear missile is launched toward Raccoon City to sanitize the area and destroy all evidence of the outbreak. Alice, Jill, Carlos, LJ, and Angela manage to escape the city by hijacking a helicopter, but during the escape, the missile's blast wave damages the helicopter and Alice is severely injured. The nuclear explosion wipes out Raccoon City, erasing the T-virus infection along with countless lives. In the aftermath, Alice is captured by the Umbrella Corporation once again. She awakens in one of their research labs, where she has been subjected to more experiments. This time, however, Alice has developed even more extraordinary abilities, including telekinesis. As Alice escapes the facility, she is aided by Jill, Carlos, and LJ, who pose as Umbrella employees to help her flee. The movie ends with Alice realizing that the Umbrella Corporation still sees her as their most valuable asset, and that the fight against them is far from over. The movie sets the stage for a larger battle between Alice, her allies, and the powerful Umbrella Corporation as they continue to fight against the T-virus and the horrors it creates.